Bert and Kema, congratulations on your award here today. How do you feel about getting this award?
Like I said before, you know, it's an honor and a privilege when you're recognized by your peers. I mean, Jamalco, I've seen it fit to put me in front of everything, to let people and myself understand what I have done in my career. I mean, like I said, I feel like I want to cry because you do it and know that you did it. It's good, but when somebody read it out to you and make you understand that your time was not lost and your time was remembered, you know, it's an honor and a privilege. And I thank Jamalco. I thank Mr. Mays. I just thank everybody who is here, who present me today. And it's a privilege, and it's well done.
What are some of your memorable moments as an athlete, Bert?
I remember in 1979 at Boys Championship, the year when Ian Stapleton beat me. You know, I thought that because the year before, you know, a lot of people don't know, I finished second behind this guy from JC named James Hunter. And I move on to the Commonwealth Games that year and I run 45-2 on the relay leg. So I came the next year to be the big favorite in 1979 to win. But I was never so nervous in my life because Ian Stapleton was the guy who would be the favorite the year before, but he got hurt. So it was this biggest rivalry. And I decide that I am going to win. I don't tell people them the secret, you know, why I lost. It lost because the Jago team was standing right as you come off the first bend. So I said, if anything happened, I have to make Jago look good. And I'm going to hear the scream. And when I came off the turn, they were screaming. And I just kept on going faster and faster because I wanted to look good. And the end up that I ran out of gas and Ian Stapleton beat me. It was very memorable to me because after that I turned around and said, I will never lose another race to any Jamaican. That's why I was speaking about Jamaica. And I went on to University of Texas in El Paso and I went to Austin. And from that day until today, I have never lost a race back to a Jamaican. So that was very memorable. And then the second one was my world championship gold medal. I mean, when you receive a gold medal at that caliber and you stand up on the podium, while I was on the podium, was two flags next to me. The guys who finished second and third, they were from America. So you see the Jamaica flag in the middle, and you see the two US flag beside you. You know, so for me, that to me was very, very memorable too, and even the most memorable. And I have so much memorable things, so I can't even go into them. But you asked me the most. It's boys championship plus the world championship. I know a lot of people would say the Olympics 1984, but for me it was a sad moment because I was supposed to win that gold medal. That medal was mine, and I guess God did not want me to carry home that gold medal that time. But I kept on going. So to me it was sad, but it was memorable.
That was the year when you were hurt.
Yes, in 1984.
How did you feel, Bert, getting off that corner and feeling that hamstring?
Oh, the funny thing about it, I didn't felt it. It just came sudden. You know, when it came, it like I was electrocuted in that spot, and I said, "Oh God, that's not even the word I use." You know, that's not the word that I use. And I said, "No, this can't be." Because you start talk to yourself and nobody else, and and you can see when you look at your peripheral vision, you see the people in the stands, and I saw like pink and gold, you know, and everybody like woo, and I kept on running. And every time I put my leg down, something telling me to stop. I said, no, I can't stop until I get a little relief, and then I kept on going. And I was just counting the guys in beside me, and say, yes, man, if I finish fourth, I'll be in the final. And I start to pass one, I pass two, I pass three, I pass four, and then I look at and then I look across and I see I was in the top four. And I said, let me save this till tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. It was too painful. I could go out there and run.
You went back to St. Diego as coach and you have done a lot of coaching. Tell us a little about that. What encouraged you to go into coaching?
Because I always said, I remember when I was running, and people and journalists used to ask me questions. They asked me, "What am I going to do when I finish my career?" I said, "I want to go back to Jamaica and help the less privileged athletes or people," and that was my calling. I didn't understand what it meant then, but when I went back home in 1996, I saw what it meant to me. I was in the trench with all the young boys because I coach boys, and it felt like my life just get better and better, and I just enjoyed coaching, from any level, from not primary school, prep school, high school, international athletes, and represent Jamaica in many different occasions. And it just kept me going. It makes me feel young. It makes me feel like a kid. And people ask me what I wanted to do, and I'm doing just what I set out that I want to do. And nothing can change that.
How do you see the future of Jamaica track and field athletes?
The future is bright. It's very bright, because if you look right now, you see the younger athletes that are coming to us now. And one of the greatest things why it is bright, because you have Usain Bolt, who lives here in Jamaica. You have a Safa, who lives here in Jamaica. You have the young man, Antonio Watson, who just won the gold medal. They all live here. So people have these young athletes that coming up. They have idols. They have people. They see how they live. They see the cars that they drive. They see the house that they live in, and they want to be like them. It's not all of them going to be like them, but they're trying. So they have something to work at. It's not like we don't have history. I mean, I am a part of the history. Herb McKinley, Arthur Wynn, George Roden. They are home smiling right now because the future of Jamaica track and field is very bright.
Thank you very much, Bert, and all of this.
Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up.
So, Sir Bert, just to continue, sir. If you should have, with all being said, if you should give a recommendation to the future athlete, what would you say to them?
If I could give a recommendation to the future
athlete, yes.
Yeah, I would say to them, be calm, understand your purpose, don't get too big before your time, and when you get there, remember where you're coming from. Because if you don't remember where you're coming from, you have nowhere going. And that's what I would say to them, because the future is bright.
Thank you, sir.
Very much.
All the best.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.